today we've got an amazing guest, Bass Gypsy. Could you please say hello?
Woo! Hey!
And we're doing this from your van because we had trouble entering a car park.
Yeah, the van's too tall for a 2-meter car park. But
Yeah.
we gave it a go, eh, didn't we?
Yeah, well, we were going to try other places, but we thought carpool karaoke was such a good idea. So we're not going to sing on this one, but we are going to attempt to do a full podcast from this van as long as the fuel doesn't run out. I've got James with me as well.
Yeah, I'm left brain.
Yeah, and I'm right brain.
We just skip the intro, it's fine.
Yeah, it's hard to gather yourself here. But Bass Gypsy, could you please tell us a little bit about yourself and try not to crash while you're doing it?
All right. I actually hate this question, the worst one.
Oh, good. Do you want to skip
Why
it?
do I start? It's a long story. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, what's like a
Alright.
condensed version of you,
All
if you
right,
believe in that?
Okay, a quickie. I came over here 2 years ago. Obviously, I'm from the UK. Love bass music. Wanted to ignite a bit of UK bass flavour in Melbourne. So
Yeah.
I built a bass van and now I go busking on the streets with my van. And now I throw parties under what I now call high bass. It started as Toyota high bass, and then just high bass.
So this car's called the Toyota High Bass.
It's just high bass now.
High bass.
It's my high baby. Yeah.
Right. Where did you get this van from?
I got it from the Sunshine Coast, actually.
Really?
Yeah, just to do. It was a work van. I converted it myself.
Yeah, right.
Did you drive, and you drove it all the way down here to Melbourne?
God, yeah, I've drove it all around Australia, mate.
Nice.
Has it ever broken down?
Yeah, twice on my birthday, in two consecutive years apart.
Only twice?
Yes, on my birthday.
How old is this car?
It's a 99.
Really?
Yeah.
My 2008's broken down like 10 times.
Really?
It's coolant
Toyota,
issues
mate.
there.
Is it a Toyota?
Yeah, no, it's a Holden.
Oh, there
It's a
you are.
Commodore.
That's the problem then.
Yeah, it is a fucking problem, actually. Also, you can swear on the podcast, too.
Oh, fuck yeah.
But the reason that it was like an issue is because I put the wrong coolant in.
Oh.
So I was putting in green for like 4 years. It's
Can't
red.
you put water in?
Yeah, that too. It's fucked, bro.
So
Anyway,
if you
I don't
put
want
the
to talk
wrong
about my
colour in,
cards.
it breaks down. Okay.
I don't drive, don't ask me.
I need to actually look into that.
So I wanted to know why Melbourne?
I actually started. I tried this once in Byron Bay. On
Oh,
the
yeah.
street. It was all right. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like Melbourne's kind of like funky, groovy town. You know.
Funkier than Byron? Byron's
Sorry,
pretty
no,
funky.
I got it the wrong way around. Let me start that again. In Byron, I felt like it was funky, groovy town.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
My bass style is quite like explosive, chunky, kind of like raw, and it just wasn't the vibe. It wasn't going to be right, and I knew it would pop off better down here.
Yeah.
And I was stuck in a temple, in a storm in Byron, and I don't know. I was just I was really feeling like it was just time to leave. So I did. I packed up my van and I left the next day. Here I am.
True. Because I've been to Byron and I've noticed that I'm Argentinian. Like
Oh, yeah.
99% of Byron is Argentinian as well.
Oh yeah, all my friends were actually.
Yeah, everyone. If you go to the fish and chip shop, if you go to the bank, they're all Argentinian. And there's no Argentinians here.
Yeah, I think they
That's so true.
did they just go there for the surf? Is that is that the vibe?
No, they go there to live. Like their representation of what Australia is just the beach and Byron Bay. And obviously there's probably like 2 more things to Australia than that.
I
But
actually lived with an Argentinian man in a caravan.
was he nice?
He was all right.
They're
yeah.
okay, right? They're not the best, but they do. They're probably like top 3 South American. I was
I
going to say
think-
breeds, but I don't know if that's the right word.
I'm not going to jump too much far into that one.
Yeah.
I've had a few South American lovers, and yeah, let's not get any further into that.
So where are you from yourself, actually?
I am from East Anglia in the UK.
Okay, amazing.
Big up the Suffolk crew.
And then when did you... So have you been DJing in the UK as well?
No,
Oh,
mate,
no.
I'll be honest, yeah, I was like a bedroom DJ for like 9 years. I was
Okay.
really, really shy, weirdly. Even though I come across quite confident, it didn't used to be like this. And then, I used to be in the military actually in the UK. And then I was a video producer for the military.
Okay.
And then I did my own videos, like documentaries. And then eventually I come to Australia and I was like,
I'll smash these out.
I don't want to fucking do this shit. I want to be a DJ. And my best mate was like, yeah, she said to me when I was really depressed once, she was like, why don't you just be a DJ? Like, you clearly that's what you want to do. And I don't know why your dreams always feel so far out of reach, you know what I mean? But yeah, when I started busking, I was like, okay, this is actually really doable. I can be a DJ.
Were you always busking out of the van, or was that something that came a bit after?
No, never. I didn't. I only did like one performance in front of people before I started busking out the van, and then I just sort of had a bit of a fuck it moment. Off the tail of a bit of a weird breakup where you're like, oh my god, what am I actually doing with my life? Fuck it, let's get on the street, show them what's what. Yeah.
Yeah, I went on the street after a breakup as well, but,
oh, really?
but not but for a different kind of business, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, just to cry. Not to do anything creative with it. We're now in, I feel like being like a tour guide and being like, we're now in Abbotsford, just for the listener who doesn't know where we are on the map right now.
I'm starting to see gum trees now, like we're going far.
We're going pretty far, yeah.
I hope you know I don't know where I'm driving.
Yeah.
I use Google Maps for everything.
Don't worry, I've got like 2 hours parking, so it's all good.
This is real off-piste for me. I don't know where we are.
I saw you, the first time I saw you, so I've seen you 3 times, and I met you 1 time. Like, one time I've actually gone up to you and going, hey, Bass Gypsy, how you doing? But I saw you, because my band was playing at Brunswick Music Festival on that street, and you were also playing Brunswick Music Festival briefly, right? Before the cops came in.
Yeah, they shut me down for that one, sadly.
How did they shut you down? What did they do to shut someone down? Did they bring scissors and, like, cut the plug? Or like...
Well... They turned up, and yeah, they just came over, and this was before I kind of knew the score here, can I just say, because, you know, I'm here as a UK person. I don't want to get in the shit.
Yeah, UK police are built different, right?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, again, I don't really know. I've never thrown parties. I've never done this. I didn't know what the fuck to do. At this point, I wish I would have handled it a bit differently, because normally now I know you can kind of cooperate with them and negotiate and be a bit like,
can you?
Don't turn the music on. First, rule number 1, I say to anyone who's throwing a party, right? When the police come, never turn the music off. It's giving them the power straight away. Okay?
Really?
You never ever turn the music off, mate, because it's never going to go back on after that. All right?
Yeah. Do you like bargain with the police and say like, do they have cop songs that they like? What's like a cop anthem? I feel like would Daryl Brathwaite or some shit. Yeah.
It is going to be a carpool karaoke after all.
Yeah, it's turned it into that. Yeah, I mean, can you like bargain with them and say, I'll play a song that you might enjoy?
I mean, I wish police did like bass a bit more, but I normally just say, hey. So the last party I had when they turned up, I was like, this is a score, we're shutting down at 11 p.m. We're going to tidy up the space. You know, there's a lot of people responsible here. You know, this is safe. You know, a bit of reassurance, because they don't want a load of pissed people on the street with nowhere to go.
No. They can't handle that, right?
But the problem with the Brunswick Street party was I kind of hijacked the festival with no permission to be there.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
And they said I took people away from the actual festival, which I don't know. Maybe
that's bullshit.
I think it's amazing, honestly.
I'll tell you why it's bullshit as well. At the time that you were wrapping up, most people were fucking off. Our set was like around that time as well.
Really?
So most people only had the option to come to our gig, and we had about like 200.
Went all right for you then.
Well, yeah, we had a good time. But, you know, the reason I ask about Brunswick Music Fest is like, have you delved into the live music area, like that field? Do you feel they're inclusive to DJs?
I only just touched down in Melbourne when I did that.
Oh, was that your first time here?
No, I did it a couple times in St Kilda, but I had only just been here. This was in like the first month of being here.
Yeah, right.
I'm sure if now, to be honest, I should. You're making me think I should apply actually for all these festivals that happen around Melbourne to be part of them next year, so I don't get shut down. But I should do that.
But there wasn't really many DJs there.
Was there not?
Well, I don't really think so. My like, it's weird. I got to play a really good slot in that festival.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll censor myself later and cut this bit out.
Yeah.
But I found that like it was very, what's the word? It felt like something you'd go with your parents to. You know what I mean? But not in like a good way. Like it felt very controlled.
like censored.
All the punk bands seemed very. I don't know what the word is. It like Disney-fied. You know what it didn't feel like, you know, like raw or gritty or any of the shit that I feel like your set brings. It brings an element of fun, and you can be any age and enjoy your sets, right?
Yeah,
but I feel
the
like
kids love it.
But then, like, I've seen you play, the last time I saw you play, so I saw you play, we both were there at Brunswick Zoo-ish area.
It would have been the High Bass gig. My friend was like, you should rock up to this.
Yeah.
And we just... It was high. Is that, did I pronounce that?
Mate, it's high bass.
High bass. No, but
in the high bass right
I'm just thinking of proficient. Sorry, guys.
You're in it. You are in the high bass right now.
And then I saw you, the last time I saw you, the trilogy, the Bass Gypsy trilogy.
What is the bass?
Was at the fucking, so I moved to Port Melbourne recently.
Yeah.
And I dropped a guy off at one of your parties, and it was well, you were at that, right? I didn't go inside, but I saw videos. Was it the abandoned Herald Sun building? Do you know what I'm talking about? The giant abando in Port Melbourne. You definitely played that in the cage. It was like a cage.
Oh, right. Okay. All right. Just to clear it up, everyone thinks for some reason I'm running Pandora's. I'm not.
No.
I'm not. I was there. I'm not running these ones. I'm not.
Yeah, please don't go after her, please.
Were people going after you and asking you if you ran these
No,
events, if
it's
you had
just-
all the knowledge?
For some reason, I get messaged. A lot of people think I run that, but Phoenix runs that. I don't run Pandora's. I just run high bass. But me and Phoenix are good friends, and I've DJed most of their events. But yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And that place you were playing, like, you obviously wouldn't be able to bring kids there.
No.
That place was crazy.
Yeah, these ones are strictly over 18, the Pandora shows, yeah.
Do you know it's gone now, that place?
Gone.
It's gone. I went there the other day. It's finished.
It's gone,
It's
mate.
gone. But do you know? I mean, obviously, did
Which
you guys...
one was it? I'm still struggling to...
It's the one
was it
in
the one
the-
from the other week?
You posted a thing about, like, it's 6 a.m. and the
Ah,
real
yeah,
people
yeah,
are
yeah,
out
yeah.
there.
It's gone now.
It's gone because I
you
went
done
there.
it at just the right time then.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure the great Phoenix, the great wizard, I don't know who he is or who they are, but I'm sure they knew that it was going to go,
I
right? That's
reckon.
why that was there, because it's just rubble now.
Yeah.
And I was pretty worried about the asbestos, actually, because I was walking around the rubble. I'm like, this is probably worse now than ever.
Probably.
But it's cool, you know, we've had a lot of, like, musicians in the podcast, a lot of artists and stuff, and we always talk about DIY gigs coming back for live musicians.
Oh,
But
yeah.
they don't really kick off the way that something like Pandora's did. When I saw that, I was like, my first thought was, this is awesome.
It
And my
is.
second
I
thought was,
think-
yeah.
I think my whole opinion on the whole free party thing is a lot of people try and run them because they're, I say they're easy to run, they're not. A lot of work goes into them in terms of finding sound system, DJs. But the main thing here is about safety, right?
Yeah.
And these kind of places, they're not, of course we all love a free rave in these abandoned places, but sometimes they can be a bit dodgy, and then you got, you know, people getting hurt and robbed and shit. And there was a big time for me there. I think it was around the time Breaching the Peace, you know, that big one, that
Yeah,
big warehouse raid got raided. There was a big
Raided?
time, yeah, with guns and people.
Oh my gosh.
Can you
that is
imagine
wild.
getting swatted at, like, a drum and bass?
Mate, it's pretty. Luckily, I think it happened before most people got there.
Yeah.
But I think there was just a little time for me there where I was kind of like avoiding that kind of free party scene. Even though I am someone who'd throw in free parties, it all just got, I don't know if it was just the height of winter and everyone was a bit,
Was that at nights
there was
or
just a
during the
lot
day?
of shit happening from these free parties.
Yeah.
A lot of shit happening where people didn't feel safe, and I was like, this is not really what you want from a night out.
No.
So, yeah, I think done properly, they can be really good. But if they're done without being safe and people that, I don't know, you've got to try and filter the eshays out and things like that.
Which is harder
I've got
now.
a question for you, Australians, actually.
Yeah.
Once an eshay, always an eshay. True or false?
Yeah, I'd say, I mean, I don't really know. Actually, I do. We've had Ashes on this program.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'd say all the boys from fucking, what's it called? Are from the, why's your mouth open? James,
No, 'cause I'm ready to say. Yeah, I know. I think you're born Eshe. I think it's in your DNA.
Born
like that
Eshe.
doesn't. It just doesn't
Yeah.
disappear.
I reckon you can tone down the Eshe. You know what I mean? You can, like, try to live a nice, livable life and, you know, in the house and all that shit. But you're always an Eshe.
Really?
I think if you think someone was an Eshe and they're like, oh, not you, Eshe anymore, they were faking it. They were never Eshe to begin with.
Okay.
They weren't.
Is it like a UK equivalent to like a chav? Like what is
I
Roadman, I think is the term. Maybe.
What?
I don't know if an eshay's a roadman.
No. Okay.
I don't know.
A roadman?
What the
fuck?
Can you explain? Can you explain Roadman?
A roadman.
Roadman.
Oh,
Like a roadie?
God. Nah.
Nah.
A roadman. Okay. I guess like the most kind of, what's the word when it's like on point definition?
Literal
No,
definition.
I guess I'm really bad with defining things. Can I just say first of all, roadman. Mate, can we get it? Can we get the sorry, turning.
Yeah, I mean,
Can
you're
we
doing
get
a
it up
U-turn.
on? The internet. Sorry, I can't think and turn apparently.
Wait, we're near my dad's house right now. We could probably park in his driveway, but his camera's gonna go off, so I'm gonna have to be like, I have to give him a call.
Do you-
I'm having to go back to the city now.
Yeah, we should definitely do a U-turn
Yeah,
at some
It's really
point.
hot. Hang on a second.
This potty is sponsored by Bodrigi Beer, a locally focused brewery heavy on all things art and music. Check them out at the Abbotsford location for an awesome time any day of the week. This podcast is also sponsored by Thin Slizzy, serving Collingwood and surrounding suburbs the tastiest pizzas since 2020. Head over to thinslizzy.com to see for yourself. Now let's get on with the show. Do you feel like the fact that you can just like play music from anywhere you want, like it gives you so much power, and with great power comes responsibility? Like you could literally pull up to that house right now and just blast music, right? If you wanted to.
Yeah.
But you're not going to because you're a nice person.
I get it out whenever I feel like it. As long
Legit?
As, yeah, for sure. As long as obviously it's not getting in anybody else's way.
Do you want to drive to a politician's house right now?
And just
I know
blast
a few-
music.
Yeah, I know.
Have you ever used your power like for for politics? Have you ever considered running for mayor? But have you ever I mean, you could use that, right? You could just
it's a
play.
protest thing.
Yeah.
Drum and bass.
Have you ever protested with the
Stop
van?
shutting us down.
Yeah. Or other topics.
Like what?
I don't know, like anything you were interested in, you know what I mean? Like any kind of protest, you could use the music, right? Like, do people still protest with music, like Rage Against the Machine style?
I mean, Bob Marley.
But yeah, that's one. He's not been around for a little bit, man. We need to do something about that. How long's he been dead for?
Hey, I'm up for this new. If this is a project you're asking me to get involved in, I'd love to join it. But I don't really see myself as some kind of revolutionary. I'm pretty happy with the way things are. I mean, obviously, yeah, there's a lot of dark shit happening in the world right now. I'm
yeah,
just
but you
trying
try to
spread
focus
a bit of love,
on the positive side.
I think that's the best mindset to have, honestly.
No, I feel that too. Like, I write a lot of protest songs, and it does kind of it kind of bogs you down. I try to present it in a fun way.
Yeah.
But it still kind of gets you down a little bit, and it's like, I admire like surf bands that can just play like nice, like Beach Boysy kind of shit, you know what I mean? Just relax.
Yeah.
But you never really get to protest in a place of protest. You always do it in a gig, you know, like a bar or a venue to your crowd.
Yeah.
So you I don't know what the word is. You like put out your ideologies or your ideas out to people, and they can do with that what you will. But that's still, it still is hectic.
Look what happened to John Lennon when that happened, though, mate.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't want to get shot in Melbourne.
No. Can you get shot in Melbourne? Has anyone ever gotten shot in Melbourne before?
Yeah,
actually, no, sorry, yeah, redact that.
Only if you get pissed off the mafia, but otherwise I think you'd be okay.
No, there's like shooters and shit, but there's not like, you know, I don't know if a rabid fan would just come and gun you. You know what I mean? Like, gun laws here are pretty decent, right? I've never had anyone pull out like a Glock or anything like that. I've never seen a gun.
I heard someone pull out a gun here once.
Really?
Yeah.
Was that like 150 BPM or more? Was it getting too hectic and to just pull out that strap? Because isn't there a certain, I know like certain frequencies make someone like poop themselves. Like there's like the brown note and you like shit yourself if you hear that frequency.
Really?
It's a low
What
frequency.
Is it? When the what?
Like, it's called a brown note. It's a frequency that makes you poo yourself.
Yeah, it happens to Dan all the time. Like one of their songs, it's just like he's just shitting himself
all my
on
songs
stage.
are written with that frequency in mind. But I mean,
like he's just come up with that for the excuse.
No, it's legit.
I don't know, mate.
But also, when you're like, isn't there like a BPM that gets your heart elevating to the point where you just like start like feeling that kind of anxious adrenaline?
Yeah, absolutely. 175. That's
it's in the 7.
That's where that's the beat of my heart, darling. Drum and bass.
175. Yeah, I've been taking like ashwagandha and all that to kind of reduce my 175 BPM anxiety all the time. I've seen you with a lot of other performers, right? When you play these things, it's not just DJs, right? There's artists.
Yeah, so basically,
fire breathers.
I'll be honest, this just started out with just me, bedroom DJ for 8 years, hadn't played, blah, blah, wanted a chance. And then I was like, this is actually, I realised there's a whole of these 10 years or whatever, my music, my music journey has been a completely solitude one. And I was like, yeah, and I was like, because I come from a little town in the UK. I don't come from Bristol or nothing like that. Nobody listens. Well, nobody's DJing it where I come from, or at least I don't know anyone.
Yeah.
So I was like, when I got here, I always saw it as more of a collaborative thing, and like I really wanted to get a collective on the go. That's not really happening organically right now, but hopefully it does maybe later.
Do you really, believe in the organic side of things? Like, it just has to happen. You can't force it.
No, you can't force it.
So, do you think that you have to put yourself into the right place? You know what I mean?
Everything. My sort of mantra with how I'm doing so well with what I've done is talking to people and being really honest about what you want.
Yeah.
Because the more people you tell, and it could just be small goals, but the more you're talking about what you're doing and what you want, it's like you're manifesting that through just saying it, because someone's going to say, oh, I know a guy who does that, or they've got one of those, or people want to genuinely help you make things happen.
Yeah.
Especially when you're doing it out of passion. People fucking love that shit. So, yeah, it's gone really well because I've just been talking to everybody and people have been investing in it. And it's just been like a community coming together because, there was a whole little crew of us doing high bass together.
Yeah, that's cool. And it is like one of those things that like you said, it has to organically happen.
Absolutely.
And I guess it's hard, like when you said before about the difficulty of getting like a group, you know what I mean? That's always like a collective is always a lot harder because it demands just a little too much from people usually.
I told you I was kind of in this funk yesterday. I don't know why, of like no one cares, what's the point? And then and I think that's kind of related to it actually, of me being like, oh, I really wanted this to be a together thing here, and it's feeling very solo again.
It's the same. I'll tell you, like for a fact, it's the same in the music scene.
Yeah.
Like I've definitely felt it this year. I think it is like a mid to late 20s thing as well.
Why though? Why aren't people coming together? And
it's not so much asking people to come to shows. It's asking people to see a similar vision.
Yeah.
And that's so difficult to do. Everyone's quite sporadic and we haven't been taught. Like we're not educated to work together. We're just with VCE, for example, which is I don't know what you guys had for school. Basically, like there's I'm just watching the traffic. Like, basically, like we're trained to compete. It's like a rat race.
Yeah.
So
It's kind of why I left the UK though.
Yeah.
We are a very competitive culture.
Yeah.
I guess we have to be. Like we're such a small country with so many people there. It's like we kind of are a bit like competitive in nature.
Which works if you have a core group. Like if you have a band and everyone's committed, sure. But not if you're like by yourself. You know what I mean? Like you can't compete with all these giant corporations and all that stuff. It's impossible.
Absolutely not. I hate jealousy as a thing anyway. Like even, your friends overtaking you and stuff. Like
tall poppy syndrome.
That's so good. Like we should all be like so happy for each other because your time's gonna come later. It's just. Oh, it should be.
People are tired though. People are tired of waiting, man.
Yeah.
I'm tired because if you wait too long, you just want to do something else. You go, fuck, I'll be an accountant and actually afford something and not have to eat fucking rice and tuna and shit. On that topic though, what is the diet of a bass gypsy?
Oh, mate, it's not too not too good right now. Actually, no.
Is your food in the car right now?
No.
Or...
Can I smell it?
I haven't been living in the van for a while. I lived in the van for a bit, but there was I was in St Kilda and I kept there was a homeless dude breaking in and shit.
Oh no.
No, I was like, but I'm moving to a house. But yeah, I'm eating a bit healthier actually. I forgot. I'm eating some fruit and that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good to take stock of that, you know what I mean? Now that we've made you think about it, you're going to start eating healthier in the future. Yeah. No, because I've also fixed my diet as well. And I think it's good that you're not living in the van because you're not working from home in that sense. Do you know what I mean? You can separate it.
I'm actually missing living in the van.
Really?
Yeah.
What's stopping you from, Green? What's stopping you from doing that?
I don't know. I think I do have a bit of a dream going forward of doing this on the road and traveling. I'm a traveller. And I do miss it. I've been in Melbourne for 8 months now, and I miss life on the road.
Where are you thinking of going? Have you been to Canberra before? Is that a place?
I'm thinking I'm going to bring the high bass to Adelaide, and then to Perth, and then eventually round to Darwin.
So you're not going to give it to the politicians?
Nah.
Honestly, I have to say, Canberra actually has an insanely good venue for it because there's basically Canberra's in the middle of nowhere. It's just bush. So I've had a few bush stuffs there that have been hosted, and you just drive out 20 minutes, and you're in the middle of this forest, and the acoustics are great, and the police never shut it down because they just don't give a fuck. Like you're just out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, that is really good and that sounds great. But the one thing you've got to remember is when you turn up to a city with a van and with a brand that no one's heard of, you have to kind of do it in a place that's busy so people hear of you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I need to think about how I'm going to do it. I don't know if it's time to do it yet, but I think that's where I'm going with all of this.
Is there a Western kind of element to all this, Bass Gypsy? Like rolling up to a town, you've never been there before and you have to prove yourself when you get to this town?
Like a cowboy.
Like a cowboy, because you actually have an advantage that most musicians don't, the portability.
Yeah,
right?
very true.
And not only that, you can set up, and I don't know how long it takes you to set up, but like you can just set up, go, and if they ask you to leave, you can move to somewhere else and do it again, right?
Exactly.
Unless they put a bounty on your head, and then and then you have to flee.
Spice things up a bit.
Honestly, I have to say this would create like an amazing doco series, like every episode in a different town, and something just goes wrong. It's like the second Borat movie. He's just jumping around and like getting attacked by rednecks and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, we do have a lot of, like, what are they called here? Bogans, right? A redneck is a bogan, yeah.
Mate.
It is interesting, like, touring up the East Coast. It's very different to here. Like, very different. And the
Yeah.
more up you go, you kind of get a real, like, glimpse of what Australia's actually like.
Yeah.
Because we're kind of sugar-coated here. Like, this is, yeah.
It doesn't really feel like Australia, Melbourne. It
No.
has
No.
a little identity,
It feels like
isn't
Bristol.
It? Yeah. I don't know about that.
Yeah. Would you ever go overseas somewhere to, like, the States? Would you ever try this setup in the States?
No, because
That was quick.
sorry.
To all our American listeners, plural.
Actually, I feel like bass music's really becoming popular in America right now.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
More than ever, like right now. Yeah, I mean, I think I would maybe go and do this in like Europe and take a van through Europe and do it.
Yeah.
Or maybe, but South America, I've got a bit of a pull to go here as well, but for some reason, America, not really. In terms of like vibing with different cultures and people, I have been to America,
Yeah.
and probably the least I vibe
Really?
with. Yeah.
I think South America would be like an amazing experience.
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know if it would be so safe doing it in a van, so people say.
It would. I can actually tell you won't be.
Yeah. Oh, you've done it.
No, but I don't have to do it to
You've
know.
heard the
Like,
stories.
it's in my blood. I can tell you. I can literally
Oh yeah,
feel
of course you're Argentinian.
Yeah.
You
My
can
bad.
feel the tingles, like that's a
Yeah.
bad idea. The spidey sense.
it. But yeah, Argentinian spidey senses.
Yeah, what else do you have in
Yeah.
this van? Like in terms
Yeah.
of equipment, do you have like smoke machines? I mean, I guess you could just like not fix your engine every so often. That's free smoke right there.
Get it where you can, bro.
Free smoke right there. Fuck it, let's go this way.
Oh no. Yeah, we are now on Johnson
Jamie,
Street.
you could. Okay,
Oh yeah,
okay,
shout out
cheers.
to Jamie doing video in the back. Just like
I'm comfy, I'm chilling.
yeah. Yeah, cool. I was trying to think of what I was gonna
Which
say.
one's left brain, which one's right brain?
What do you think? Do you know what they actually are?
No, tell me and then I'll
So
go.
right brain's the creative one, left brain's the analytical one.
Oh.
So in this case, I am the analytical one, and
Well,
Dan
that you
is-
just gave it away. What the fuck was the point
Oh.
of
Tell
that?
me, I was trying to think.
Oh.
Well, the thing is that
Okay, you know what? I'm definitely not the analytical.
It's
one.
fun. It's like a mix and match kind of like create your own character every time, like a little monster left brain, right brain. Because sometimes we have 3 co-hosts,
Oh, really?
sometimes we have no left brains.
Oh.
So it's always different. But the show started because I'm, middle class, creative and all that. And my friend John, who's still alive, by the way,
Oh, good.
2 months
Shout
later,
out, John.
in case anyone
Thanks
wanted to
for
know
letting
what the
us
fuck
know.
happened to him, he's really wealthy. And I can
Big up
dox him.
John.
Yeah, I can dox his squat whenever I want. No, he doesn't live in the squat. It's like a mansion. But basically, the point of it was that both of us would have different takes, that we would just understand things very differently and we would come together to create one real human being. Because we were just 2 extremes, you know what I mean? And now we've got the guests and now we've got the van as well. Which makes me think of like doing this in vans or cars more often.
Yeah, I think you should.
It's much more fun. You
I
can
think
actually go out and see the world.
There's more to
Melbourne.
talk about, right?
Well, we haven't we haven't even had to resort to like talking about what's happening around
We
us,
haven't.
Yeah, which isn't really a lot. I mean, it's like a sunny
So,
day.
can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah,
Yeah.
go.
Are you bass heads?
Yeah, I'm a bass head.
I would
But
say
I-
I'm not.
I
What?
make EDM, EDM and EBM as
What
well,
are you
like
doing
on the
in the high
side.
bass?
Get the fuck out of this van. We're all about
Well, I
inclusivity.
almost,
get out of the
almost-
fucking van.
I'm almost a basshead. Like that was probably like one of the like coolest like events I've even been to. The fact was that you as well doing the What's those twirly light
No,
ball
you weren't
spinny
twirling,
things?
were you?
That probably would have been my best friend, Jessie. Jessie flows. Big up, Jessie.
Shout out to Jesse.
Yeah.
Like, have you tried it? Like how much skill goes into?
What, the poi? Is that what you're talking
Yeah, I think that's the thing. Yeah.
about? So much. I've tried it so many times. Jess is a wizard. She can do everything. I'm learning dragon at the minute. Have you tried that one that falls down the arms with the sort of...
Yeah, it looks like it's almost like there's sickles on the end of it, and it like spins. You seen this, Dan?
Nah.
It's fucking hard, but what I do love is putting that with bass music, like all of these like performance things, like at the parties.
Because it comes like a performance art with music, right? Would you say?
I just love like a full show. I like a good show.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah, I put a lot into my events. I don't get any money from it. I just do it for love, and yeah, trying to grow the scene here because let's be honest, it is a little bit dead sometimes. Sorry.
No, I
I
agree. But it is interesting to hear like someone in the like electronic music side of things say that. Because I delve in that word, I dip my toes in it.
Yeah, sorry, I feel like a bit of a dick when I said that. Let me just explain
The power of editing.
explain myself a little bit.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm from the UK. I've been raving my whole life since I was 18. You know, yeah. And
a third of your life.
yeah, a third of my life, 2 years. And we just are much more developed over there for like events, for production, for like even lights, like everything. It's like we're almost 10 years ahead.
Yeah.
In that regard, and anyone who works in the industry would agree with that, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, if I'm here, right? I'd be in the UK if I wanted to be in the UK. So there's things about the rave scene here that I do much prefer. And that is the people, first of all. Even though we're a much smaller scene, I think we're a much more inclusive scene. There's so many girls smashing it right now. I think the bass girls are actually like running the scene right now.
Yeah, cool.
For bass music. Like there's so many women doing this. And I'm like, I love that because I didn't feel like maybe when I was back in the UK, there wasn't really a lot of opportunities for women to do this sort of thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, just the people are what make my experience here. It's why I'm here and not in the UK. I like the culture. I like the energy at the events, and even though like they're not, there's a little bit of work. I think it's mainly the locations actually. Like the actual venues are very small and dingy, and there's not these like big epic venues that you've got in the UK. Like we've got
Really?
XOYO, Drum Sheds, Fabric, Printworks, you name it. We've got it. Huge
But
epic venues.
But that place I went to the other day. So you're saying it's more epic than that? Than like the
Which
Port
one?
Melbourne abandoned Herald Sun.
I mean, come on, that's a completely different event, mate.
You reckon?
That's an illegal, unticketed.
Oh,
shit
you're talking
sound
about like
system.
actual proper fucking events, right?
Yeah, mate. I'm talking proper events.
Yeah, we can't get that kick here. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
why?
We don't know because there's no funding for anything. I mean,
No, there's
I don't
no
think there's any
funding.
funding in.
Should we
in
turn right
DJing.
here? You
Yeah.
think? Yeah.
Yeah.
So then we're going. No, we will avoid the busy city traffic.
Well, we could go find like a coffee place, and I can conclude.
Oh, we
the-
could park at the front of the surf house. It's right here. The crazy.
The what?
Party, the party, Melbourne Uni surf house.
Melbourne Uni
Crazy
Surf
party
House. Oh yeah,
yeah.
they definitely
That would
needed
vibe.
some
That would-
bass, some high bass.
Yeah, right here there used to be like some crazy parties at music, like on this street. But
Oh,
I think
yeah?
the neighbors.
No, on
started
the left.
On the-
is where old mate used to live. Like here. Yeah, true. Do you feel like young people, do young people get around the kind of music that you do in the UK more than here, or do you feel like it's
There's
even? or-
definitely a much bigger scene in the UK. Huge scene in the UK, and it goes down to, I know this sounds really petty and pathetic, whatever, I'm going to say it anyway. It even comes down to like people sharing their events on social media and people just being like, yeah, fuck yeah, can't wait, hype this shit up. People don't do that here. Why?
No, they don't.
Why? Why aren't we supporting each other? Like people are putting a lot of effort into, and guess what? The difference between here and the UK is, I don't know about the UK actually because I've never done it there, but we're not making any money doing this shit here. All right.
Yeah.
And then like to feel like no one gives a fuck when you put events out there, it's a bit disheartening. So yeah, sorry guys, if there's one thing I want to put out there, start supporting each other
No,
a bit more, please.
but I
We're all
get-
just artists trying our best.
I get what you're saying, and I know that it comes from a place of love, and it comes from a place of wanting the scene to be better.
Yeah.
I can come off and sound like slightly negative, but I'm trying to do it in like a cathartic, motivational way because I know what the scene could be
Exactly.
for live music, and you're doing the same thing here.
And the energy's there when we're out together. It's just Yeah, I just feel like we could be creating a bit more of a hype. And I guess this comes again with wanting a collective and things to be happening, but not, and just sort of accepting that and being on my own journey. It's what it is.
But I
You can't
think
force it.
I think through pushing that kind of like attitude, something can happen if enough people from enough like not genres, but like what's the word? Different professions within like the creative
Yeah.
stream are all advocating and saying this is lacking.
Yeah.
Let's do something about it. Then it becomes
Absolutely.
more than just having a party. It inherently becomes about, collaborating and actually creating that environment.
sure,
But I
man.
think we might not see. I think that's something that in our like late 20s, we just kind of have to accept it might be a mid-30s kind of thing, And until we get to that, we have to just keep pushing and not get disheartened.
Yeah, I think so.
Look at me being positive on this
Yeah, we've got
podcast.
our
That's
end it a bit
incredible.
positive.
The character arc is insane.
Yeah,
Right,
and look, we've parked, and I don't know how long have we been going, Jamie?
40 minutes.
40 minutes. I think that's probably a good place to stop and get a coffee.
Yeah, I reckon.
Because we've parked here for some reason.
And it is getting hot. It would be good to step
my
out
last
the van
question, my last question, Bass Gypsy. Why are we parked here?
I don't actually know. Shall I drive now?
I mean,
Where is this coffee?
no, we can go find a. hold on, James. Are there coffees here?
Yeah, we're in
yeah,
Carlton.
it's all right. Yeah,
There's-
park here, and then we'll go.
Wait,
So
now this is a meter. We're getting out of here.
Oh, we're scooting. No,
That's good.
okay, well
no squatting here.
let's park.
Only
it.
squat is Dan gonna be.
You know
squatting
what
after
we
hearing
could
the
do?
brown
We
note,
could park at the 7-Eleven and film some shit there as
Yeah.
well. Yeah, the big one, right on the right. Yeah, these people are looking at their phones when they're
literally-
crossing the street,
Those
dude. What
tourists
the
looked at
fuck?
every other direction except the
Every
way the
angle
cars are
except
coming.
for their
That
lives,
was
bro.
that was a perfect 90-degree 180 turn.
Cool. Well, yeah. I mean, if we want, we'll probably end the party here, so as to
Hey,
actually.
thanks so much, guys, for having me
thank
on.
you.
You guys are legendary. Thank you so much.
Thank you for taking us on a tour of our own city. And is there anything you want to say to the people before
Yeah,
we
anything to shout out as well, or your own socials.
Oh God, hang on. Let me just think quickly.
think about it? It's a red light. You can think about it.
Yeah.
But when's green light, you have to go. You have to say it. No stress.
I think I just want to shout out the people that I am a broke artist. Most of us are. Let's be honest. Yeah. I want to shout out the people that gave me lights. I want to shout out Agape Audio Phil for giving me a sound system to do my parties. All the people that have helped me get to this point that I'm at right now with my events, and also my DJing, people that have helped me improve with my skills and my production. My housemates teaching me how to produce music right now, and I'm
Cool.
really, really grateful for everybody I've met here. So thank you.
Do you reckon we'll get any Bass Gypsy like originals coming out?
Absolutely, mate.
Fuck yeah.
Hopefully on Halloween, if I can finish this motherfucker that I've been chipping away at for like a month.
Spooky shit.
Spooky.
Awesome. Well, yeah. Thank you, James. You've been left brain.
I've been left brain.
And I've been right brain. And thank you,
Thanks, Left
Jamie,
Brain.
in the back of the van. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.